We'll
This
move
next one,
on.
bro. That was
Yeah.
this was the upset of the night right here.
I didn't
Even
catch
though
this one,
the
unfortunately.
he didn't, even though the
Uh,
Jared Miller or the Jared Miller and that African dude, that was a big upset. This was definitely the upset of the night because of the name, right?
yeah.
I think they did a poll, and I think they had 75% of the public or the spectators that were present live. They had Pitbull winning, and dude, the other guy, he just used his length, his feet. He was moving and countering. I mean, Pitbull, he was like throwing a lot, but it was just not enough to. The other dude just boxed beautifully, pretty much using
Yeah.
his length.
I mean, dang. You mentioned length, and then you see this picture where they're standing next to each other. It looks like Jose's got a good half a foot on him almost. Yeah, feel free to hop in
Yo,
here whenever.
Mikey, what you think of the Pitbull versus Rayo fight?
man, I mean, I liked it, but just showed Pitbull that he's one-dimensional fighter. I
Yeah,
didn't think he was. He just went forward like a typical, not to be messed up, typical Mexican fighter, just straight. And then Rayo just boxed him. He played his role. He did his thing. He hit him 1-2, moved around. Didn't stay in the pocket that much. He did good.
yeah, I think it was a mixture of the boxing, the movement, and Rayo having enough power to kind of people had to respect everything that was coming towards him, because Rayo he hits pretty hard.
Yeah, see, I liked how he changed the trainer. Because before he was with Benavides Senior,
Yeah,
and I think Garcia helped him a lot, and just the game plan was good. 1-2,
bro,
move
yeah.
around, and Pitbull. I feel bad because I like Pitbull a lot, but he just one-dimensional fighter.
Two things. Robert makes champions. He's so good at like training. And Pitbull, you guys think that maybe he should just stick in the 135 because he's like hella short, man. He's like 5'5".
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fine. He just needs to. Well, he needs to change his whole game plan. I don't know. They didn't tell him his corner. You gotta do more. So he start with the jab also to get the combinations going. But he just goes forward, throws hooks, and you know, shout out to Rayo's corner because they saw what people does, and they're like 1-2, don't stay too much, and he did his thing. Though I'm happy for him.
All right, Brandon. Who would you want Pitbull to fight next, based off this performance, or based off knowing what he lost to Rayo?
Man. I think you got to give him Ryan Garcia. I think it makes
Pitbull?
sense. Yeah, just because what Ryan's coming off of, that whole drama, and then obviously Pitbull's coming off this loss. But even though I don't think Pitbull wins the fight, I think that's at 135. Oh wait, Ryan doesn't fight at 135 anymore. He fights at 140.
I was about to say Rayo is like a better version of Rayo, low key. But I think
Yeah,
Rayo
yeah,
has more. Rayo is a little more like he'll stick to a game plan. He's more
yeah.
coachable. Rayo hits hard too, though. Don't sleep on Rayo. Who do you want Rayo to fight, Mikey?
Rayo, honestly, mm, I'm not sure. I think he just needs to. I think he needs like another. I want to see him
Rolly.
fight not somebody. Yeah, Rolly could be good. Yeah, Rolly could be good. Rolly ain't good either though. So
It's for the
I
money
know.
though, and a good little
Yeah,
defense.
I'm thinking only from an entertainment perspective, just big names, whatever,
And
so
to
he
make
can
him, yeah,
get
I think
back.
Rolly's perfect for him because that'll be a way for him to make up his name, right? Like build it more.
yeah, that makes sense. And also that'll be his second fight with Garcia, so that's good. Going up
Or
and
fuck around and fight Devin Haney if he beats Rolly. That'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that could be a good fight.
um,
I'm just
I
don't know if either of these guys are ready to fight a champion though.
Well,
Like
Pitbull fought
or sorry, of their
Tank.
caliber.
I was about
Yeah,
to
that's
say
true.
people
That's
fought
true.
Tank and like everybody thought that it was a draw essentially.
Yeah, but Pitbull had a Tank had a messed up hand.
Yeah, but Pitbull has a hard ass head.
I think
Nah, but
though that
Yeah.
fight, I think Isak's style though is just much more tailored for a shorter fighter, right? The way he throws those looping hooks, even when you're trying to get away, he can get away with those looping hooks on the exit off against a shorter fighter, but against taller fighters, I think that shit does not work. He just can't get the distance down.
yeah. If it was me, I'd have Rayo versus Rolly and Pitbull versus Lomachenko and have Loma finish his career off with that fight.
That's a good one. That's for sure. I think Loma actually wants to fight Tank though. I think he's serious about that one, but he said he's willing to step aside for Tank to fight someone else first or something like that.
Shakur versus
Yeah,
Tank.
something like that.
I think the Prince said that Tank or Shakur was gonna fight that Mexican champion Zepeda.
Oh yeah,
They
Shakur. He
have that
called out
book.
Shakur. So maybe Loma versus Tank will happen next. I can't
Maybe.
remember what it was, but it was either Shakur was gonna fight Tank, and then they changed their mind and they were gonna fight Loma, or it was the other way around where they were gonna fight Loma and then they changed their mind. Oh no, it was gonna be Shakur versus Tank, and then I think they saw that Shakur fight and they're like, hell nah, we're not fucking with Shakur. So they moved back to Loma and they said let's do the Loma fight, something like that.
Yeah. I think Shakur might sign like a little 2 fight deal with the Zone and Eddie Hearn. So we'll see what's on that side. Maybe Shakur versus Devin, which would be a snooze fest, but it is what it is. It's 2 big names.
Yeah, that could be fun though because they have history, so maybe they're more comfortable with just going a little bit crazy because they're like, oh, this guy can't hurt me, or they got like an ego thing, and they kind of they're not as worried about it or whatever. But that
Yeah,
could be
it's
fun.
two pillow fisted fighters, so it should be
Yeah,
what some.
yeah.
But yeah,
So who wins that fight then?
between Shakur and Devin,
Yeah.
and I don't know
I
who you
don't I don't
got,
think that
Brandon.
happened. I don't. Oh wait. Oh, who'd you say who wins that fight?
Yeah, if it were
Yeah,
to
yeah.
happen,
Oh, if it were to happen, that's tough because Shakur would be moving up again because I don't think Haney can move back down to where Shakur is at. So then I gotta give Haney the weight advantage. But
You'd be weight
I think
bullying
if
them.
yeah, but I think if it goes to decision, low key, I think Shakur sneaks that one because Shakur knows how to win rounds. Haney does too, kinda, but Haney's more of a if he doesn't land, he doesn't look good. It kind of looks like he's just just throwing like windmill shit. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Whereas Shakur, like even when he's
yeah,
not landing, even when Shakur's not landing, it still looks like he's winning somehow because the way he throws punches, kind of just looks a little bit
it's because
crispier.
he makes a loud ass noise every time he throws
That too,
punches.
that too. But
Yeah,
he
that
throws like
fools
a
the
lot of
judges,
combos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Haney's gonna do 1-2 hug, 1-2 hug.
yeah, exactly. So unless Haney lands, it does not look that good. But Shakur got a little bit more finesse. He just doesn't really fight like he should sometimes. Because I feel like Shakur's got good skills, but he doesn't. He's too focused about being perfect and not getting hit. Like he thinks he's like Floyd Mayweather, but like it's the fight
Yeah.
game. Unfortunately, you got to get hit if you want the big fights.
Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe.
Also, check us out on Instagram at P4P Combat Sports Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.